Welcome, melody ears, to another RevELEANOration. I'm Eleanor Edwards and I'm in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Sydney, New South Wales. Today I want to show you what a day in the life of a Sydney Conservatorium student is like. I am studying classical voice. We are conveniently placed right near the famous Opera House. It is a short, wonderful walk from the Sydney Conservatorium through the Botanical Gardens, across the harbour and to the Opera House. As students, we can sometimes get discounted or leftover tickets to productions such as operas. We were even offered free tickets to see La Joux. We are here at the Opera House, and what are we seeing?
La Joux. Look, I can't pronounce it.
Which was fantastic. And just over there is the Phantom of the Opera on the harbour. I personally am from the country, and so one of the things I miss is my connection with nature. But being in such a wonderful spot, I can just go to the Botanical Gardens and be around the greenery. It's really lovely. I like to pack myself a sandwich and go and have lunch in the Botanical Gardens. The energy here is so lovely, and sometimes I'll even practice my repertoire in the Botanical Gardens. This is sometimes because I forget to book a practice room, but it's also a really nice environment to sing. The Botanical Gardens is a truly beautiful place to get your sunshine. But first, I need to get into the central business district. So I just use my Opal card to catch a bus or a train. And here she is, the Sydney Conservatorium of Music. The corner's on Macquarie Street, close to all the shops, cafes and harbour. One of my favourite things about the Conservatorium is its beauty. It literally looks like I'm studying in a castle. The Sydney Conservatorium was originally a stable in Australia's early settlement, but was redeveloped to become a music school in 1915 and opened as the Sydney Conservatorium of Music in 1916. Look at all these historical relics and objects found as the site was redeveloped from barracks. As a classical voice student, we learn to sing in a different language every semester. Semester 1 is German.
Now you have to sing the German.
Yeah, this is what German's all about, really.
Nothing blank.
Yeah, that it is the infinitive. The root of the word will always stay the same. We change the back of words.
Performers have weekly lessons one-on-one with a teacher, and this is where we receive our repertoire, practice, work with proper technique to work towards our musical goals. One of my favourite classes is vocal performance class. This is where we have a teacher and our peers give us feedback on how we perform. We are critiqued on how we walk, how we introduce our song, communicate to the accompanist, and our overall presentation as we perform our song.
And then the vibrato comes in. It's like every phrase that you begin, you take a breath, and it's like I open up with a surprise, like a astonish sort of thing, and then I open my throat, I open up my head voice. So, you know, just be aware that that little creep is just shutting everything down, and then you've got to open up. Okay? Right, could you hear a difference? Yeah. Straight away your attack is, you bang on the note, and the voice has got more head voice in it, strangely enough. Okay, so that was beautiful. We'll do it again. Just again. Try, you know, like I'm being picky because it's so good. You're going, and you take the vibrato out on the bottom note. Try and keep the vibrato right through the phrase. They may as well not sing, you've got instinct. And as soon as I tell you something, you do it pretty much straight away. So we go directly on that. Anyone have any ideas on the bow?
Used a hand.
That thing? I think that's way out of fashion, old-fashioned. You just need to, you know, stand your ground and just a very elegant bow. That stuff, and same as this thing with the boys, you know, don't do it. Nice introduction. You can probably stand a tiny bit closer to the bow of the piano, but just watch your back on. The walk on beautiful, and you know the voice is as clear as a bell. That's what I listen to with young singers, is the clarity of the sound, and yours is clear. You're home free. You've just got to keep singing, and you've got a very good teacher.
This is the Bruen Hall, where most students would perform concerts and recitals. It is in the original part of the building and is beautifully designed. And here we have the music cafe. You can catch up for a cuppa with friends, watch a gig, or enjoy a hot lunch. Then it's time for afternoon tutorials, labs and classes, depending on your individual timetable.
Any questions?
How would you conduct?
They would all be conducted in two, because there are two beats in the bar.
It's just that the duration of those beats are different. When we divide the beat.
I will show you the library in part 2, but for now, it's time to go home.